Hello, I'm Michael Yemoh. I welcome you to That Right, My Right. And today, I want to talk to you about love. I want you to know that the success of your relationship depends on the concept of love that you have prior before entering into that relationship. If your understanding of love is faulty or wrong, then you must know that your relationship is definitely going to be wrong. But I want you to know that there are 5 kinds of love that some people are exhibiting, or they think that it is love, but it is not. And because of that, their relationship are failing. Let me mention this kind of 5 things, or that people think that it's love, but it's not. 1, love is not feelings. Feelings is when you have emotional affection for someone. And I want you to know that having emotional affection for someone, that not necessarily means that you are in love. Because even though you are married or you are in a relationship, you can equally have emotional affection for anyone. So, never say that you are in love because of emotional affection. 2, love is not sex. Having a sexual intercourse or pleasure with someone does not necessarily mean that you are in love. So never define love to be sex, and sex is not love. Love is not lust. Lust is when you are having the kind of obsession for someone. You are having the kind of feelings for someone that you can't do anything without having that person. And you having that kind of strong sexual edge or sexual feeling for that person might communicate to you that, wow, because of this sexual edge I have for this person, then it's love. That it's not love. You can have that kind of sexual edge feeling for any other person. And 2, love is not infatuation. Infatuation is when you meet someone and all of a sudden you have some kind of strong edge of feelings or affinity for that person. Don't decide to start a relationship based on that kind of strong affinity or affection and for you to say that this is love. No. And the last one is obsession. Obsession is when you meet someone and after that, the person thought occupies your mind. You begin to think about the person every time, every day, and you are not able to concentrate on the things that matter. This is not love. And there are a lot of people who have built their relationship on distance, and as a result, they are not able to have any meaningful relationship. Today, I want to talk to you about what love is. Love, 1, is treating your partner the way that God would have treated him or her. So, if you are in a relationship with someone, or your partner is with you, and your partner is not treating you the way that God would have treated you, then you must know that this is not love. Because if you are in a relationship with your partner or your spouse, you have to know that you are a representative of God in your relationship. And therefore, the way you treat your partner or relate to your partner must express God's love to the person. So the best way for someone to be able to know or understand the love of God in a relationship or marriage is the way you relate to him or her. So love is you treating your partner the way that God would have treated him or her. So if you are treating your partner in a way that you know that God wouldn't have done that, then please, that is not love. 2, love is a choice. A choice in such a way that you make the decision, the choice that I'm going to be with this person. I'm going to love this person. Out of the number of people that I've met, you are the one that I want to be with. So you make that choice that I want to be with you, considering all the facts, considering the person's weakness, considering the person's background, considering everything that you know about the person. Then you decide that I want to be with this person. And out of that choice, you choose to always love that person, relate to that person, treat that person, care for that person, cherish that person, no matter how you feel, whether you are angry or not, you still relate to that person. They say it's a choice. So you don't have that feeling, but every day you make that choice that I'm going to love my partner. And 2, love is intentional. Intentional is you knowing and understanding what you are doing. So love is not something that just come over you and you are just under some duress doing certain things out of will. No. Love works under will. So it's intentional that anything that you are doing, you are mindful of it, that this action that I'm taking, this thing that I'm saying is going to what? reflect my love that I have for my partner. So you are not under any kind of duress or any kind of force to do things that you are not having the control about, but it's intentional. Anything that you do, you think about it before you do it. And the next one, love is a decision. So it's a decision that you take. So as you are dating or before you start a relationship, you sit down. Then you decide, this guy that I'm about to start a relationship with him, looking at the character, looking at the habit, looking at the temperament and the behavior, do I think that I can handle or manage this person when we get married? So in the process of you dating or courting, you consider all this fact. Then you sit down and make that decision that I have seen that he or she has this weakness, but I think that I can tolerate it, I can manage it, and I can handle it. And based on that, you make that decision to marry him or her. And because of that decision that you have made, when you get married, you are not expecting that your partner is going to change, but rather you are going to what? Live with your partner, help him or her to improve without criticizing your partner, coercing or forcing your partner to change to suit the person that you want. So that decision that you are taking, you have considered all the fact that this person has what it takes for me to live with and build that kind of relationship that I want. The last one is love is exhibiting the fruit of the Spirit. If you're a Christian, you understand that in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it tells us what the fruit of the Spirit are. Love, kind, long-suffering, does not envy, is not boastful. These are the characteristics of love. So if you are in a relationship or you are married and you are not exhibiting the fruit of the Spirit to your partner, you have to know that you are not loving your partner. If you are not kind to your partner, you must know that you are not exhibiting love. If you don't cherish your partner, you are not exhibiting love. If you can't forgive your partner, if your partner wronged you, you are not exhibiting love. So when we are talking about love, it's you exhibiting the fruit of the Spirit. So as a Christian or whatever religion that you practice, can your partner see the fruit of that religion in you? If your partner is not able to see the manifestation of the fruit of the Spirit, then you might know that you are not really doing well in what? Exhibiting love. So today, I've been able to share with you the 5 things that defines love and the things that love is not. The one, love is not sex, love is not lust, love is not infatuation, love is not obsession. They are not love. And love is not feelings. You can have feelings for a lot of people, even when you get married. But love is treating your partner the way that God would have treated him or her. Love is a decision that you take. Love is a choice. Love is intentional. And love is exhibiting the fruit of the Spirit. I believe that this session of love is really going to enlighten you and help you and your partner and spouse to build that kind of healthy relationship that you want. Understanding what love is and exhibiting it in your relationship will help your relationship become fruitful. I believe that your relationship will never remain the same again with this kind of knowledge. Thank you so much, and next time we'll meet and have another interesting time.